I'm the scat man. I'm the scat man. We are cooking on a Friday, long weekend up here in Canada. Happy May 2-4 weekend Friday, pal. How are you, Carlo Colaiacovo?
I am pumped that it's a TGIF. Not going to lie. It's been a long week.
Yeah, and you still got some more work. NHL Puck Props presented by Sports Interaction. Sports Interaction, as you covered for all these picks. Download the app. You got to do the 2 o'clock IHF slate today?
2 o'clock today, and then the 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. tomorrow, and then the 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Sunday.
I'm just looking at the lines there. The Sweden line. They got Forsberg down there on the third line right now. Interesting spot. That's a deep Sweden team. Switzerland being led by, I don't even think Timo Meier, Kevin Fiala had a point, but I think Timo Meier Fiala, Meier, and Hischier on that roster.
They're all there. I don't know who's leading the way there, though. Fiala just started. I think he just played his first game last game.
Top scores.
Probably just a bunch of local Swiss guys.
No, where's Andrew Ghetto?
Yeah, he's a Swiss guy. He plays in Zurich.
Oh, but like he used to be an NHL guy.
Yeah, he used to be an NHL. Played for the Habs. I think he played.
for 6 apples from your buddy Dennis Malgin.
Yeah, right? A lot of Swiss guys.
That line, I think. Who else is? I think Timo Meier's on that line. They had a big game. Appreciate everybody there in the chat. Happy Friday. Like now. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Good morning. I was at baseball yesterday from 4:30 to 12 o'clock.
At night?
Yes, sir.
Wow. You are a trooper.
The 3 Ingles boys, all won. The 8U. They started their game 11 straight hits.
What?
11 straight hits.
Is this T-ball?
Pitching machine.
Ah, okay. Pitching machine. Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Second Ingles kid gave him the ball. Got him the start on the season home opener in the Glen where I grew up, in the ballpark where I got lots of memories. Spun it 12-1, spanking. Let's go.
Nice.
And then the tailgaters put on we put the Brew Jays into submission last night.
The Brew Jays. I love these men's league slow pitch team names. Unreal.
Yeah, they said that's enough. It's so funny. Shout out to Iconic, who I met on gambling Twitter, and we started talking, and he is now the pitcher of the Tailgaters. Random guy I met on Twitter.
You have a logo of a guy you randomly met?
From Twitter. From gambling Twitter.
As your mascot, or as your
our ace pitcher, bro, and big stick. Yeah, he's a man.
Nice,
yeah.
Good stuff.
Not great stuff from our buddies in Washington. That Stahl goal can't go in.
What about the Svechnikov goal?
If you looked at the angle of both of those goals, it's terrible.
But that's Carolina hockey, right? I mean, low event game and just lull you to sleep and find a way to get a greasy one by you.
So I know we already owe Carolina an apology. We said that.
Do we though?
No, but so there's the other question. Carolina got to face New Jersey. Carolina got to face Washington, who Andy Francis called a scam team, and he might be right. I don't know if that Washington team was built for the playoffs. Has Carolina not had a lot of tests in terms of quality of opponent heading into the Eastern Conference Finals?
Well, they're going to get a rude awakening if they face the Florida Panthers, that's for sure, because they've only lost 2 games, but you look at those series, both in 5, how much have they really been tested? Neither of those teams that the Carolina Hurricanes beat provide the same challenge that either Toronto or Florida will present to them. So we'll see what type of, shift they can absorb.
I had Logan Stankoven point yesterday. Somehow he missed that open net. Awesome. I had a Connor McMichael point.
Called back.
Called back 30 seconds after the zone entry.
Yeah.
The OV under points hits. That was plus money. Chikrin, 1 block shot shy. And it's, I don't know, it's just such a funny
That was
market.
a tough series to handicap, though, because you just didn't know what to expect. Like Washington, I think we're the 5th highest scoring team in the league. Offense disappeared in that series. Like, is Carolina that much of a defensive juggernaut? Like, I don't look at that roster and say, ooh, that team screams good defense.
They had the same point percentage on the road this year as the Ducks.
Yeah. And they won game 1. They won game 5. They won game 4. Yes, they won 3 road games in the 2 playoff series.
All right. Yeah. Dominated at home. But Carolina, where's off the top of your head, if Carolina faces Toronto, obviously Toronto has home ice. If Carolina faces Florida, who gets home ice in that?
Florida. Both Florida and Toronto get home ice.
Nice. Okay. So there we go. We're waiting for the winner of the Eastern Conference. Winnipeg is alive. Their opening goal was a bank-in shot off the defenseman's skate. That's how they got things going. A little short side 5-on-3 for the second goal. Second unit power play for the third goal. Empty netter. Winnipeg is alive. Winnipeg is happy to be home. That's back-to-back shutouts for Connor
Actually, I'm wrong. If
Andy Francis just saying Carolina gets home ice versus Florida.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a big deal for that team.
It is actually. It is. All right, I guess we'll find out.
Ben. Lefty. Mark Scheifele's face. The linesman's just holding Scheifele down there. Right? If I'm Scheifele, I'm pissed at that linesman for also
you heard me this morning, right? You heard me this morning.
I did, yeah, but falling on me after.
Yeah.
Like Ben took them both down. The linesman did not look very professional on that spot.
No, look, was it a sucker punch? Absolutely. Is it suspendable? Absolutely not. I mean, it's a punch to the face that everybody takes in those scrums. If I'm Scheifele, 1, I'm pissed off I got punched in the face. 2, I'm pissed off at the referee for not letting me get back at him.
Yeah.
And 3, I'm even more pissed off at the referee from tackling me to the ice.
Fell on me, right? So when Ben's old and like looking through like things he's done in his career, and someone sends him clips like your Billy Guerin hit, like you got those when you look back on when you're older. That will be one I think Jamie Benn looks at because he went 2 for 1 on that lefty punch.
Probably.
I don't know. He dropped him well.
Probably.
But that's what you want to see in a team that's losing without scoring, down 3-0 or down 2-0 at that point.
It's like what we wanted to see in the Leaf game the other night. It's like, okay, the game's over with 30 minutes left to play. Go out and punch somebody in the face. Go out and put a guy through the boards. Go out and get a bump on Bobrovsky. No, let's just kill the 30 minutes on the clock and invest nothing into the next game.
Never seen so many people leave a building. Like that was, there was like 7 spots where people just left.
Well, do you blame them? What
Absolutely amazing to watch
for?
that play. Nothing. The tickets were $1,000, bud. Like lower bowls were $1,000 for that game before game time.
I had friends I had friends of mine that were already talking about going to Florida for game 6 after hoping the Leafs were going to win game 5. And they were like, I can't believe I'm going to spend money and go watch this, or spend money to go to Florida just to watch these guys lose the way that they did. And guys were convincing them, saying, stop spending money on these guys. Like, just watch from home. You'll feel better about it.
For sure. Just shout at them at home. You don't have to go.
I feel bad for people that spend the type of money, but hey, it's the price of entertainment nowadays, whether you like it or not.
Let's go through the card because Toronto's back to a 195 dog on the road, which is the same price as game 3. It's a big price. It's a big
Yeah.
price. I don't
Yeah.
want to touch it because I touched the 115 and I've been disappointed, but this is what we're doing. I'm sorry. Marner, no points, 165. Matthews, no points, 145. Nylander shows up like he usually does, 4+ shots, 175. And we could see some line changes. Let's go Listerainen for a point. Hopefully I spelled it right. 160. We talked about it earlier as the whistles get put away. There's more value on the 5-on-5 line, and he's being priced as a guy because he doesn't have any power play time. But like on that second unit, they're probably only going to see an extra minute today anyway. So
Mhm.
take the extra value on Listerainen as opposed to Lundell. Yeah, Andy Friend says I'm an 88% certain they'll have a real nice effort tonight.
He used 88 for a reason.
Yes, because that's why I'm at the 4+ shots.
Mhm.
It's the emotional hedges. Yes, it's a good call, Yahtzee. If Marner and Math, everyone knows exactly what I'm doing. I'm reverse jinxing the Leafs here. But if what would be more surprising to you in this game? If 34 and 16, if they play together, get held off the score sheet again in a critical game, games
Mhm.
5, 6, or 7. We know that track record. Or if the Leafs went in there and won a tight battled 3-1 game.
Uh,
If you had to pick one of those sides, minus
yeah.
110 side, and I'm taking the extra juice, which side are you betting on tonight?
I'm betting on Matthews and Marner not getting any points. Was that the question the way you
100%.
phrased it? Yeah.
The sample size is big. Like it's
Yeah.
not just
Well, because I bet on that last game and look what it did to me, right? I just why would I trust that the same thing could happen in this game when the odds are against them in this game and they showed me the way that they handle these type of pressure moments last game. I said it on the air today. I said, you know, everyone's talking about, oh, Marners and Matthews have to lead this team. Well, if I'm in that dressing room and witnessed a game where I expected those two to lead us, I'm saying to myself, all right, well, I think we got to look at a different course here and let's find a way to win a great team game. I mean, the Florida Panthers did it last game. Why can't the Leafs do it? Look who scored the goals for the Florida Panthers. 3 defensemen, a guy who came in off a healthy scratch, and a fourth line player, and then Sam Bennett off the faceoff. But they didn't need goals from Reinhart, from Barkov, from Kachuk, from Verhaeghe. I mean, so if you're the Leafs and you're banking on Marner or Matthews to lead you, well, then you've already lost right now. No?
yes.
I mean, your game plan should be, and maybe this is what Craig Berube has been preaching all along. Find a way to play your best team game and allow the team effort to lead you to a victory. They've done it before. They did it in game 1. They did it in game 2 until Marner had one shot on net that found its way in. But they're capable of winning games. They've shown they're capable of winning games without those two guys leading the way. With those two guys, and listen, here's the other thing. If you come in with that mentality and those guys do decide to bring it, well, then it's a bonus.
Isn't that sad that you're
It
saying
is, but
if the
it's sad,
highest paid player in the sport contributes, that's just an extra bonus.
but here's the thing. It's reality. No,
No, it
it's
is.
sad, but it's reality. I mean, how many more times do these guys need to be put in this position? And we got to come on and say, yeah, I think this is the night. People were calling the last game a legacy game for these guys,
It
and they
was.
played the worst game of their careers.
Marner's pretty lucky he got that gold medal and got put up on that top line with McDavid, or else it would be even louder, right? And
But doesn't that frustrate you even more? The fact that
100%.
they played in that big game already, Four Nations Finals. Both of them played it, and they were the two of the best players on the ice in that game. And then for their own team, they play some of their worst hockey. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it makes a lot of sense if you've been around. I'm just trying to sneak in a quick Boqvist point. Haven't seen that market yet. He was plus 500 on the promotion. Not sure we're getting it up there. Someone in the chat saying that the Listerine Lundell Marchand line is 850 now from 1100, but a lot of that has to do from changing venues. Not much change in price. Carlo, did you play with Mats? What was his approach to these situations? Thank you for your question.
Yeah, I played with Mats, and look, I never played in the playoffs with Mats, so I wouldn't know what his approach is firsthand, the way he prepares for these moments. But I can tell you one thing: Mats was the ultimate competitor, and he was the guy that was on most nights leading by example with the way he played, and other guys followed. I mean, that's what leaders do. And these guys have failed to lead in that respect.
Don't be quitters.
I'm not being quitters. Look, I want them to win. I mean, I support this team. I just last game was really, really annoying to watch that type of performance.
And it wasn't just Leafs fans. I mean, Messier crapped on him. Pronger crapped on him. PK crapped on him.
Well, because it's obvious. When you're in the spotlight and you play like that, everybody's going to see it, not just people in Toronto.
Yeah, the Toronto fans get a bad rap because of how angry we get. But like when you look at like what they've done to us to get this angry, just clip us from Wednesday. Me and you talking about we're optimistic. We're not being crappy Leafs fans tonight. Kicked in the balls.
Here's the thing, we get optimistic about it because we're trying to like send positive energy. We're trying to will it upon us, and then we just get kicked in the nuts.
Carlo has always said the Leafs tend to show up after a bad game.
Yeah.
See that tonight?
Again,
if Florida scores, you cannot play from behind. They've proven they cannot play from behind versus Florida.
I'm not going to make a prediction for tonight because there's nothing I can do to say how this game is going to go. I think what needs to happen is exactly what Andy Francis pointed out.
I didn't even read that when I was talking about that. You can't play. You can't play from behind versus Florida.
No, you can't. And I think they've seen that over the last 2 games. They absolutely have to score first, because if they score first, then there's a belief that shows up into the group on the bench. It's like, okay, let's play our game now. If they get scored against, what do you think the first thought through everybody's mind is going to be? Holy shit. We gotta try to score 2 now.
But what if you get a soft wall goal, like small in net, in his own crease, not out?
Okay, so here's what I want to ask you. Find Wall shutout prop.
Oh, no. The chat, find out what – I did look at Bob's shutout. Bob's shutout's plus 700.
Because you feel like if this is going to be a game –
he's going to have to put up a 0.
Right? Yeah. Right? If he's got to have a game, it's got to be this one. If there's going to be a game he's going to win on his own, maybe it's in shutout fashion.
Wouldn't hurt for the power play that was top 3 in the league to help. Andy Francis, they have no shot on the power play right now. There's nothing there from the top. You have nothing from Marner. You have nothing from 34 on the left side. And 88's the only one that can actually get anything there. It's maybe the least threatening power play at the top. They just keep it outside. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Plus 900 for the shutout, which is, I'd probably want more.
Low.
I know. I'd probably want 1,100 or 1,200.
Yeah, you got to get at least in the thousands.
No chance at a shutout, Boogs? Maybe chance at a shutout. I see it. Yeah, I would probably, I'd take 12 to 1 if you were going to buy. Explain how Matthews disappears. Well, he hasn't been able to get the puck off the ice since he came back from Germany. He probably should have went to Turkey instead and fixed the lid instead of going to Germany, right? Because I don't know. I just got Turkey on the brain still. I can't complain. But we think about what he had to come back for. Like, you're injured or not, it doesn't matter. You're in the lineup. You're getting first-time minutes. You're getting all the opportunities. You're getting your 22 minutes. and you're saying, hey, great defensive game, great in the dot. You got absolutely dusted in the dot, especially in that first period last game, because like I said, I think there was 17 D-zone faceoffs, and I've looked at it, not a single O-zone faceoff in the first period for the Leafs last game, and that is an insane stat just to show you how tilted the ice was. Matthews can't win a wall battle either. Watch it. Like, he can't come out with the puck right now.
Yeah.
And for your sake, pal, Leafs lose tonight, and you don't have to do. Are you working Monday or no?
No. I honestly, like, that's what allows me to watch this game a little bit more relaxed, is I don't have to watch the game, and coming up with talking points for the next morning about what went wrong or what went right. I got a couple of days to digest everything before I take my opinions on air, and it'll be after game 6 or game 7.
Now we need to address this, and I'd like to hear your point of view on it as well. Fazilla Moose says, some of our fans are so toxic. Well, some of the Leafs fans have been through a lot. Some of the Leafs fans,
tissue, man.
100%. And it's not a cheap team to be invested in. To go down to the game, to take your kid down to the city for a game, even just taking the train in, like not even including parking or anything, just to get in that door, feed your kid, have a beer. You're out $1,000 before even stepping foot into the city for the day.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It's expensive. And the return on investment on this team has been absolutely balls for the entirety of my generation. It's tough.
Yeah.
And this year was so funny. And it's everybody. And I'll clip it because I want to send this clip to my buddy in my group chat, Tim Mansfield. You sit there and you be so positive in the group chat, right? Where everybody, I don't know if your group chat has one positive, Pete. Mine does, where he's like, guys, this team's first in the division. We need to change our mentality. No, it doesn't matter, Tim. It's still the same shit team. Now, how much egg are we going to have on our face, Carlo, if the Leafs come back and win this series, though?
Yeah. Like, that's why, like, even all this Marner talk yesterday, like, I look at this Marner, I'm like, are we seriously talking about Marner's future when the series isn't even over yet? Like, I hear, I read comments. Oh, Marner's looking for a fresh start. The relationship between him and the team are as bad as it's ever been. And I'm like, you know how much time we're going to have to talk about this after it's all over? Why do people feel the need that this is the conversation you need to be having about Mitch Marner, who, by the way, is still playing as a member of the Maple Leafs, who, by the way, still has to lose one more game before officially eliminated? And I look at it and I'm like, what's wrong with people, man? Like, I get it. People are angry. I get people want to point out, talk about the game. Talk about, the performances. Don't talk there's no need to start talking about what this team's going to look like next year or the year beyond after that, or where guys' futures are going to be, or what's Mitch Marner's next contract. Who the hell cares right now? Because exactly what you just said. If the Maple Leafs find a way to win tonight and they find a way to win game 7, think about how stupid this whole conversation is going to be that people just had about this guy. I don't know why people are so quick to, like, jump to a story. It's like, relax.
Let it play out.
Let it play out. There's lots of time to get into that.
Oh,
before game 6 is even played? Give me a break, man.
We'll clip that. We'll clip that one. That's a good one. I do appreciate that. Everybody firing up in the chat. Any stacks to take tonight? It's just that Listerine and Lundell Marchand line who's been the best in the series. And have you seen Tkachuk much? Like between the whistles? No, you kind of just no. After the whistles, yeah, but not between the whistles. Haven't seen much of it. Barkov and Reinhart haven't really found the score sheet either. And I don't think it's, well, they got to play defensive. I'm pretty sure Paul Maurice is comfortable with Lundell checking the 34 line right now.
Yeah, we had Bill Lindsay on today, and he covers the Panthers, and he basically said, like, the way the Panthers are playing right now, there's no number one line, because they have more faith in what's supposed to be their third line of Lundell, Listerine, and Marchand. And Paul Maurice is just saying, okay, well, I'm not going to worry about matchups when all three lines are guys that I can trust playing against whatever matchup is out there.
Stop it tonight. Oh, Mr. Sanchez.
What?
Breaking news. Dun, dun, dun. What do we got?
Austria
I
goal?
got goals. Did I get the Casper line? Oh, no, I got a Casper goal.
He said Austria goal by Casper and Zwiger assist.
I need Schneider for the stack, bud. I got 2/3 of my Austrians.
Nice.
What do we got in Hungary? Ooh, Hungary. Give me the Gallo, Hari, and Erdley line.
Yeah, Hungary did score. They're up 1-0.
I got one of the three there.
All right.
I got one of the three there.
I love it.
Big day. Kachuk hasn't scored since game 3 against the Lightning. Yeah, it's a battle. It's the Leafs fans we weren't crapping on this team after the game 4 effort. 0 goals, shutout. Like, we were pretty good. We were still saying optimistic. It's the way you lose, and it's how you show what you need to do in a big game, and we're just kind of tired of it. We're absolutely tired of it. So here you go. Here's Leafs fashion. You have less pressure on you tonight, honestly.
Yeah.
Right? Go prove everybody wrong, because that seems to be your only motivating factor is these Leafs fans, number 16 and number 34. That's your motivational fuel. The fan base hates us. Now we got to play better. No, just don't suck.
I'm with you, bud. Yeah.
Friday, 8:00. It's not even early. Give me 8:00.
Wow, with one game, we went 26 minutes. That's awesome.
You hate it. It's Friday. Let's go.
Oh, I looked at the clock. I'm like, oh, wow, 26 minutes. That's crazy.
Time flies when you're having fun, bud.
It's true. We were having a lot of fun today. Yeah.
We are. Let's see. No pressure, boys. Go nuts. You already broke our hearts in game 5. Pick it up, mend us, and put egg on our face, because, like I said, that's the only thing that motivates you guys. But Marner under points, Matthews under points, Nylander here to get some shots on net, and Listerainen at 160. That's what I got. Love my Leafs, he says, but lose, please. You can't compete at the next level. It's tough. And you just waiting for sound bites if they do lose, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, but for Carlo's sake, because his life is tough, the Leafs are going to win. He's going to play. They're going to play again on Sunday. Oh, he doesn't work on Monday.
I know. That's what I love about it even more.
You've avoided
it.
Avoided it. All right. Let's
go,
buddy. I appreciate it. NHL Puck Prop presented by Sports Interaction. Don't forget to check out Sports Interaction app. Download it. Got it covered for all the NHL action playoffs. Let's go. Appreciate all you beauties in the chat. What a great Friday. Let's finish things up. Get some winners and have a great weekend. Lead us lead us out the door here, pal.
All right. I echo that. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next week. Ciao.
Boom.